Hey artists, in this video we're going to talk about our fan pattern drawing project. So for this drawing project you're going to need a fine liner or a thin pointed pen, and you're going to start by drawing a slightly curved line that goes off the page, and then about halfway up you'll make another curved line that goes about halfway off the page. So for the fan pattern, you're going to be using the fine liner to draw lots of little tiny lines to add detail to your fan pattern. So as you're drawing the fan pattern, you really want to focus on your breath and drawing slowly so that you can enjoy making the fan pattern. So as you're drawing the fan pattern, in that triangle section that you've created, you're going to be drawing repeating thin lines going all the way off the page. So you might want to be focusing on your breath during this part of the pattern so that your lines can be more steady. It's okay if your lines are unevenly spaced apart or very close together, but the purpose of drawing this fan pattern is to connect with your body and focus on your breath while you are relaxing. So after you draw your first fan pattern, your page might have more space for a second fan going in the other direction. So as you draw the other fan pattern, you might want to play with the spacing in the lines. As you're looking at your paper, you might think about new sections where you could add more fan patterns, so that curving line that goes off the page. You could also try rotating your paper as you're drawing the fan pattern to add more interest to the composition that you are creating. So I chose to rotate my paper as I was adding in additional fan patterns to fill in the space and make it look interesting. I even added a fan pattern off of the tail of one of the other fans. So once you feel like you're happy with your composition inspired by the text, you are going to add some type of color to it. Now, you could use watercolor paint, or I'm using a really watered down acrylic paint, which kind of becomes like a watercolor paint. And I'm just doing a nice wash over the textured line area. Now, you could color the negative spaces, you could color in those positive spaces where we drew all of the lines. It's really going to be up to you how you want to customize your fan pattern. When you're done painting, you could consider adding more fan patterns on top or trying it again on another paper, so you could make a collage of fan patterns. I can't wait to see what you are going to create for your fan pattern art project.